All right, so we'll see what goes on when everybody gets here. David, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? I think it's well, just a couple of us here so far. So, how's everybody doing? Say hello. I got 3 people in the chat, at least so far. So, give me what's up. I'm still getting ready. Things are running a little behind, so my bad. Looking for a guitar strap. Hold on. TSA, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, a little tired. Long day today. But when I say long day, it's only about a 7-hour shift. All right, here we go. I got my strap with the strap lock around here somewhere. The rock lock's on it. Snug's in the house. What's up, buddy? How's everybody doing? Nice to see you. BBM, what's going on? I'm glad you made it. There we go. That'll work for now. I'll find the other one later. So how's everybody doing? We got 7 people. So what's going on? So I got a lot of people here. I got a lot of subscribers and members. So thank you. My members, thank you. I got to talk to you guys. So I want to ask you guys, because everyone who's here who's a member, stick around, please, because I want to ask you guys something a little later after we get a few more people in here. So, yeah, BBM's been moving. I think that's why his girlfriend's beat. So let's see what we got here. So you guys are hearing me okay? I'm trying a new microphone today. Well, not a new microphone, but it's who knew that a cheap $8 microphone was going to work in a PC? So, hey, what's going on, BBM? Been watching those videos. So I'm. You guys can hear me okay? Okay. If this mic works out, and then I'm hopeful I can start playing more often. I'm hopeful I can start wearing the guitar more often in the videos and in here. So what we got? We got 7 people here. All right, David, TSA, Snug, what's up, guys? BBM, what's up? Who else is here? So who watched the new video that dropped yesterday? The no teasing video. You guys watched that one? I was hoping that we would get a little more views than it's been getting. It's it's a look into the order of the company. You know what I mean? I was hoping. Cool. All right. TSA saw it. David saw it. Thanks, guys. So, what'd you think of it? I really didn't do too much to that clip. I mean, there's no. It's like being a fly on the wall, and just kind of hanging out and learning from Torsten as he goes. So I just kind of left it like that. I got some more stuff from him coming too. I just got to sort through this all the footage. You guys are still interested in that stuff? And the review is almost done, finally. I got the review coming in a couple. It'll be done tomorrow. What's up, string pickers? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for saying hi. So All right. Johnny Three Bars in the house. What's going on, sir? How you doing? Wow, we got a lot. We're getting a lot of people in here today. Got to give you guys some love. So, yeah, David, you like the tea stuff? You know, I gotta, I gotta enjoy that stuff while I get it. You know, and no one else is getting it. You know, everyone's reviewing the guitars now, but I'm the only one who's got this kind of information. I just was hoping it would be a little bit more of a bigger deal, but still, it's good. It's good stuff. It's important. It's a great window into why T's Guitars is as good as it is, because you're getting to know the guy. So you got all the guitars packed up except the SS1, the ST1, two LPs, and an acoustic. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So half the guitars. No, you got a lot of stuff. You're like me. Packed all the Christmas stuff and some storage items for my girl to store at her house. 13 more days to go. Yeah, that's a lot. You know, you're better off doing it that way though, because shoveling it all into a van on the day you're leaving is not the way to go. Right? Yeah. I think I got more than that now. I put 16 in a video. I had 16 in one video, and that was just ones that were like usable. You know, there was still another 8, 10 maybe that were like project guitars and stuff you guys had never seen. We're gonna start getting to that stuff too. So I got enough guys here. I wanted to ask you guys, just you guys who are members of the channel. I wanted to ask you. I'm moving on. I'm stoked. So, oh yeah, electric drum set, amps, and all the studio stuff. So what? That's what's left. Well, no, that's not what's left. That's just one area, right? You still got 13 days to go. That's huge. And that's your disability, right? Your disability is going to cover that. So you don't have to worry about that covering everything, right? Nice. Nice. Congrats. $600 a month savings, that's huge. Because I know if you're anything close to what I know, I got a deal. I'm down here in the city and I know I got a deal. And I should be paying a little over $2,000 a month for my place. Probably as much as 2,500, and I'm paying a whole lot less than that. Yeah, man, TSA's right. That's a whole guitar a month. Hell, that's 2 T's guitars every month. Once you get settled in, maybe you should see about spending a little time at Torsten's every now and again. Get some experience. You get some mentoring. You know, that would be a great thing for you. I can't wait to see that guitar finish. By the way, the SS1. I'm sorry, guys. I was asking before about my audio. Is it how is it? Is it good? Too loud? Am I popping or anything? Yeah, $600 a month savings is a lot. Ashes are burning. All right, cool. Thank you, Snug. Hey, so a lot of people here, well, a few of the people in the chat are going to be involved in the video that I'm doing, and I'd like to invite anyone who's here who currently owns a T's guitar to take part if they want. Is there anybody here who would be interested in doing that? All you got to do is answer one question, basically I present it as a statement, but you basically answer in one question. I put it on video, make it about a minute, no more than 2 minutes long, and you'll be on. It has to do with T's guitars. Just got to be honest and put it in the video. Done. I'll put it in the video. I got like 4 or 5 people already. BBM's involved. Snow Drawson's involved. I got both of you guys. I got a couple of other YouTubers involved as well, and plus me. And there's room for more guys. So if you want to take part, let me know. It would be nice if you had a YouTube channel and posted a recent video or so. You know, it's kind of a YouTubers thing. You know, I went and asked a bunch of YouTubers in an email to answer a question on video, basically. So that's going to be coming up soon too, and it has to do with T's guitars. String pickers, we got to fix that. That's a problem. These are the best guitars on the internet right now. You know, and that's I wish I could say I was exaggerating. I'm not. Well, TSA, I was just asking everybody who's here if they want to take part in the video that I'm making. I think I tried to get in touch with you via comment. Maybe I didn't. I did try to get in touch with a few people by commenting in their videos. And most of them didn't see them or didn't reply. But what I'm doing is I'm asking YouTubers to answer one question about T's guitars. Wait a second. Do you have a T's guitar? Not yet, right? Because it was people who post to YouTube and have a T's guitar. Those are the 2 criteria that I got to meet to include it in the video. Well, David, if you you have a T's guitar, have you posted anything to YouTube lately? Like, I'm just thinking, David, because I even though I said that, I am thinking about how I'm going to word my intro in the video. So it might be possible to have you in maybe like a year ago. Okay, so you posted a video like a year ago. All right, so you're not a regular poster. So, but you know what, David, if you want to take part, feel free. You want to you can get my email from the header of my community page, and if you want, you can just make use your cell phone. Just the question is, what is one thing that stands out to you about T's guitars? Okay, so if you want to answer that question, put it on video. Keep it within a minute and a half, 2 minutes, just so there's no room to digress. You know what I mean? And find a tangent and go off. All right, and I'll trim it and if necessary, and include it in the video. So far, there's 4 or 5 of us so far. I'd like to get a handful. I'd like to get a bunch. The more I get, the better. You know. So that's right, TSA. Your guitar is still at my house. Well, once I finish this review, I'm going to jump right into doing the comparison video, because that's going to be the next thing. I got to finish editing this. I got to finish editing this video with that. David seems like he's down for take part in now. And once I do that, then it's going to be time to shoot the comparison between the SBHE and the SBH HD. So, and that should be interesting. Ted, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Welcome and thanks. Ted's taken part in the video that I was just telling you guys about. So, yeah. So, Ted, I'll be editing that video this week. Try to put it up for next week. All right. So, just so you know, since you're here. I always try, TSA. I always try to make a good vid. I honestly think this one, the one video for this one, is probably going to be one of my best ones. I still got to get better at recording the guitar, and I'm working on that. I think I just got to just break out the door, learn it, and figure it out, and do that. Not the swap. Okay, BBM, you're going to try and get that one done in the next 2 weeks. Well, yeah, you got to route out that hole, right? The cavity. Jade, hey, what's going on? Jade Guitars is in the house. Say hello, everybody. What's going on, Jade? Ted's here. Life's good. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're 17 minutes in. We got a nice lot of people here. Oh, wow, since I played that one. So this guitar sounds awesome. New video coming to Ted inspired me to. Jay, you got a new video going up? Jade, you got a tease guitar? I'm trying to get people involved in this video that I'm doing with Ted, BBM, Snug Drawerson. Well, I want to keep there's one person I want to keep. Well, I tell you guys. Walt Shredder's is going to be involved in this one. No? Okay. Okay, no problem. So I gotta take a sip here. Yeah, man, you gotta have the helping hands, man. Especially when you get older, you got to get the one with the magnifying glass. Yeah, I just picked one of those up. I actually have to pick up more soldering gear. I decided I'm not going to buy cheap shit to start with. I'm going to buy some decent stuff. So the little bit I got already is going to go in the garbage, and I want to get some good stuff. Then I'm going to learn how to do all this shit and get caught up with all my guitars. And well, what do you guys think? In the future, I want to start doing I'm going to do a raffle type giveaway guitar where I'll be giving away guitars. Whenever I do a review of a guitar, I'll find a guitar to do a giveaway, but it's going to be raffle based to help cover the cost of shipping. Right. So we use the goal system. Everyone can throw in $2 per entry, and if you want to do 10 entries, throw in $20. You know, that kind of thing, and then people can win a guitar, and it'll be done on the live shows. All right, no currency at the moment. I hear that. I've been working part-time for far too long in a city where you got to have 2 full-time jobs. So I hear that big time. So the government even told me, yeah, I'd give you a grant to go to training, but you can only check off the white guy box and the guy box. If you could check off another one of these boxes, you'd be okay. Such is life in New York City these days. But anyway, so here, let me take a puff. I wish I had a repertoire, guys. I'd sit here and I'd ask you to throw songs out. As it is, I'm lucky I still remember this. Right? Nope, wrong spot. See? Any indigenous blood? The Ubi, what's going on? How you doing? Actually, TSA, yes, I do have some indigenous blood, but not enough. In New York, you have to have 1/8 or more. I'm 1/16, one generation removed. How's everybody doing? What's going on, Ubi? The Ubi. So, didn't Brian run into issues with his super chat giveaway? You could do that sort of thing through Patreon, but if it's live, I think you have to give everybody who wants in a chance to win. Well, the thing would be for people who want to take part in super chats, you would have to take part in the goal of reaching $50, right? Because $50 is the minimum you could do for goals. So if you did a $50 goal and people wanted to do, and I said anybody could, the minimum amount that you could super chat is $2, and so anybody could just take part for $2. If people wanted to hedge their bets and contribute more, for every $2 they contribute, they would get a chance. So if you spent $2, you get one chance. If you spent $20, you get 10 chances. And when we hit the goal, that's when I do the raffle. Right? Until then, I'm just writing down names, throwing them in a hat, and then I would pull it out of the hat live. But the only be, dude, David, thank you, buddy. Wow, David, thank you so much, man. That is so generous. You're the first person to do that on this channel, David. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. You know what, Snug? I'll look into it because you could be right. I haven't taken a look at that, but maybe I should. So thanks for bringing that up. So maybe I'll hold off on that. Guys, David came through for you. Wow. Thank you, David. That's very generous of you. Now I can ask everybody. I can ask everybody who's here, well, pretty much. Everyone who's a member, normally in the future, as this channel grows, it's going to be so that at tier 2, the $4.99 tier, you get access to video live streams at $9.99, videos at $5. Until then, until the channel grows a bit more, I'm going to give everybody access to that stuff. Just for, until we get enough people that I got to make it fair for everybody, And until then, I want to make sure that everyone who's here can see what we got. So I'm going to give everybody, generally full access to everything right now. But fuck, I was going to go somewhere. So yeah, this is really generous, man. Thank you. So I forget where I was going. You guys ain't paying attention anyway. Everyone's so happy. Good reason to. Yeah, Jade Guitars. Ted is asking, what is your channel name? Oh, well, it's just Jade Guitars. I see that now. I caught up. Yeah, Ubi, you're right. I got to have perks for the higher tiers, but I want to make sure that everybody right now can see what we have. So I think for like the next, since I haven't done anything yet as far as that stuff goes, for the next 1 or 2 of those, for the next 2 like members only live shows, and for the next 2 members only videos, or until I get people at those tiers, maybe not that much, but I got to be able to give everybody a taste. So that's what I'm trying to do. So for a couple more weeks, the videos that I post, everyone who's a member is going to be able to see them at least 48 hours ahead of time. But eventually, that's going to go up to the $4.99 tier, and then same thing with the members. Same thing with the members live, and that's what I was trying to get to. Talking about the members live. The members live is what's a good day for you guys? Because I'm gonna, eventually it's just gonna be for the highest tier. But until we get somebody in the highest tier or a couple people, I want to give you guys an opportunity to hang out and be at that one. All right. All right. Snug's coming through, putting a link for Jade Guitars. So let's see. All right. Jade just got his 37th subscriber. I just subscribed. Okay. Got to support you, man. Thank you. That's a very generous thing you did. So thank you. And yeah, wow. Oh, it was David. David, where's your channel? Hit like button, folks. Yeah, guys, Ted's right. If you're having a good time here, do me a favor, do me a solid, hit that like button. But I'm a bonehead. Can't find it. Let Ubi pull your like. She's got good content. All right, well, I'm gonna check out the Ubi. All right. All right. Ubi, I just subscribed to you too, buddy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got to have perks for those higher tiers. And so it's going to be a sample. So I'm having trouble figuring out a day to do the members live. So I'm looking for a little help. I don't know that I can commit to a set day. So I got to try and find out when you guys are available and set a day. Hey, you know what? No problem, movie. You know what? You're right, Ubi. So far, it's just been the videos, and I'm going to keep that for a little bit. Maybe I won't do the members until the members live until I have. Just don't do it until I have somebody. So in the same way, no one day is guaranteed. No one day is guaranteed free. Yeah, I'm not going to stop you from making bad choices. The same way. One of my videos when my voice, oof, rough. 37. Oh, Johnny 3 bar. Wait. Hold on. Let me check Johnny 3 bar here. Go to channel. Open the link in a new tab. Let's see what you got, Johnny. There you go. Now you got a 37th. There you go. I like what you're doing here. $10 Gilmore switch mod, 15-minute music projects. I like that. Well, I don't know. I just up to you both. Jade, I'm going to be checking Ubi out as soon as I'm done with this with you guys. I got to give the people that I just subscribed to some love, right? So, wow. Yeah, man. Gotta support each other. you're right, TSA. It's a worldwide guitar community, and we got to support each other, right? Speaking of, how's that gravity? How's that Space Team guitar you were doing? Got you, bro. The older stuff is AI, so keep that in mind. But all my new stuff is from the past year. Is from 100% my guitar journey. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. David's the one I should be. I should think I need to take a look at Dave. Where's David? David. David's a generous guy. Wow, 5 RJ's cave memberships. All right, still looking for David. There we go. All right, yeah, right. I got David. Right, I got David already. That's right. I got David. I think last week, right, David? I subbed to you. I watched that one video. You were testing out the. I think you were testing out the camera on the motorcycle. String pickers. That's generous, man. Thank you. So, oh, you know what? I could talk to you guys about one thing real quick. In case anybody's wondering, JMK 2112, he hasn't been around in the live for a while because he got his new schedule and he's had to work Sundays. But he has the new guitar to be painted. Unfortunately, it's rainy season in San Diego, evidently. So for like the last 2.5 weeks, no, he hasn't been able to paint. So he's just been sitting there waiting to paint. Jade, if you go Jade Guitars, if you look for David's name in the chat there and click on it, it should bring up a window that will allow you to go to his page directly. So you just hover over the name and click on it, and then from there, I usually right click so I don't have to close this window. Yeah, you know what? I'll get David's link. There you go. Here's David's link. Well, I took it right from the header, so that's David. Yeah, Snug, that can happen, man. You have to start. Oh, that's rough. Um, always make sure you check for clipping too. That's something that'll screw you up every time. Um, Look at that. BM snug, subbing snug. Nice. Yeah, JMK. Yeah, yeah, I actually miss him. I text him once in a while, and uh, he's been pretty active here, and him not being here, it's felt. You feel that. Yeah, yeah. Thankfully, it's just a work thing. Thankfully, my poor penmanship is to blame. I misread the chord on every track and I was mixing. Ouch. Yeah, that there's so much that can go wrong when you're working like that, because you have so many different things that you got different names for different pieces, and if you forget, now you got two things that's similar names, and yeah, I've done that a few times too. So so anybody here have an SBHE besides me? I just realized maybe we could talk about some of the differences in these guitars, because the SBH HD and the SBHE are very similar, but I think they're actually definitely enough of differences to be two different guitars, two different models, because you got purists and you got not so purists with the guitars. You know what I'm saying? And so you end up having two different things. But I was just wondering if anyone else wanted to chime in, because on the E, you got the belly carve. Ubi, I'm telling you, you would really, really love one of these guitars. The SBHE, the SBH HD, they're Swiss Army knives. They really are. The humbucker is hot enough that you can be loud and obnoxious all day long, and if you dial it back just a little bit, it sweetens right up. Same thing with the neck, because they're hot enough. The pickups, pardon me, the pickups are hot enough individually that just a little tweaking, you can get more tones out of it. It's kind of like this guitar in particular, because this one's actually a little extra hot. I did a reading on this one, and these are supposed to be 13K, 13.3 tops, 13 to 13.3, and this one, when you all right, it's supposed to be 13.3 at the wires on the pickup. When you use one of these, I use an 18-inch one. It takes about 1.5K off of the reading. So when I read a 13K pickup, it reads around 11.5. This one read 11. This one read 13.4. So adding 1.5 to that, it's right around 15K. These are supposed to be 13. So this is actually a little extra hot. So when I dial it down, I get different tones. Was that the kid, Ted? That was the kid I saw on your YouTube channel? The kid with the black hair? Yeah, it is hot. At 15, that's definitely hot. And it's hot enough to get a little obnoxious sounding, not just a good hot distortion, but you start getting a little bit of that fuzz that you get when you get really hot. But I can dial that out just a little bit, and it sweetens right up. And then you can dial it down a little more because of that, and then you can tame it. And the same things with the neck. The neck is 7K, right? That's right at the top end of solid, well-rounded single coil tones. Once you go beyond that, you start dipping into scooping the tone a little bit, right? At least this is what I've come to understand. I'm not a pickup guy, a specialist. So they went right to 7K to get the tones. And then if you dial it back a little, it sweetens up and it sounds more like a standard Tele neck pickup, right? And if you're playing with your fingers, forget it. Now you got classic Tele tones right there. These have full-size pots. As a matter of fact, you're going to be able to see that because in the next video I'm going to do a comparison between my SBH HD, which is actually different than other SBH HDs. I'll explain. That this one has, they both supposed to come with full-size pots. This one does. The one I had was actually one of 6 guitars that Torsten gets from every batch sent to him from China before he even pays for anything. He does his deposit, they do the work, and then they send him 6. And if there's anything wrong with those 6, they fix the entire batch of guitars. Then he sends the money and they send the guitars. So my SBH HD is one of those first 6 guitars, and it actually still has the dime size pots in it. And they made a mistake and put in 250K pots on top of that. So when you compare this one to the other one side by side, they actually sound a little bit different. Uh, the SBH HD that I have sounds slightly warmer. So listen, I gotta go, guys. Just passed out from bro. Go ahead, baby boy. Go. Good night. So so Ubi, this is a $265 guitar that really is, in every sense, like equal to a Fender, and that's not an exaggeration. You got a full size body thickness. You got all the right high quality stuff. The guy is actually getting it, when he's going to the same factories to get the work done that uh, guys like companies like Harley Benton and Donner go to, right? And when those guys go and get their orders in, the company has to get extra stuff, right? Because they always got to worry about defects from the wood to the parts that they make or buy or whatever it is. So they get tons extra. And by doing that, everything they buy is dirt cheap. So now he comes in and says, hey, because he knows them, he knows these people well enough now. So now he says, okay, hey, you got extra wood and supplies for how many guitars? Okay, I'll take so many. You know what I mean? And they still give him that same price that they gave Harley Benton, Donner, or whoever made that order, you know? And then he does things different too, because other companies will just be like, great, throw some good pickups in it, send it to Amazon, and I'm done with it. No, these pickups are made at the factory that makes the guitar, and they are copies of a set that he had made from a guy who makes pickups out in Brooklyn. And they made several copies, several different ones, and then he signed off on a set, sent them to China, and said, make these. These go in my guitars. And that's what is in these guitars. Okay, so that's uh, it's it's he's taking every step that he can and every avenue that he can to negotiate the best deals for the best quality that he can get. And it goes to even what goes into the guitars, the final look of each one. I'm sure, you know what I mean. Uh, but yeah, Ubi, you can get one from him at some point. You can get. I'm sure you'll find. I know it can be tough. I got it tough too right now, and I'm thankful for my relationship with Torsten for getting me this. But um, I'm sure things are going to change. There's going to come a little windfall is going to come, an opportunity, something, and you'll be able to. And this really is a lifetime guitar. It's not just something you pick up on Amazon that is going to get you started. You know what I mean? This really is a lifetime guitar. There is no reason to change anything on this guitar. And um, I'm a metal guy. A single coil, no, this thing sounds sweet. And even in the middle position, this guitar sounds good, right? Even in the middle, you're getting just about 4, maybe 4.2K when all said and done. Thanks, man. I hope so. I hope the channel blows up this year. All right, Ted. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you stopping by. And I'll be taking care of that video soon enough. I'll let you know. All right. And I'll be sure to give you a proper plug. Thanks for taking part, man. And thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. Okay. But the hum with gain is, yeah. Yeah. It's hard when you got a single coil like that. I mean, it can be good. Like certain single coils are great. And they just are, but then only so far. You can't like you said, you can't put too much gain in that. You can't uh, going too loud can be just fearful because God forbid you take your hands off the guitar. You got all that humming going through the system. You know, but Um, Glam Rock, Dave Utility. Well, maybe we just need to get you a hot rail, right? If you got a Dave Utility, uh, maybe you just need one of these. You know. So how are we doing? We're at 46 minutes. Wow, I've been talking my ass off. So yeah, you can do the work. Okay, okay. Um, if your channel was a little bigger, you could probably work a deal with somebody, right? Like right now, YouTube is it's weird for me. It's weird because when I started doing YouTube, if you didn't have 10,000 subscribers, people didn't talk to you, and I took that idea with me for the longest time, right? And recently, that's changed. There are lots of guys like Ted who are small, very small. And as they start out, they're getting themselves set up with deals. So, and it's just like, okay, how do I do that? So, it's possible that you might be able, like, if you got stayed regular, stay consistent, and you might be able to get some kind of a deal where you can get a pickup and do the video, do the work, give them the proper plug, and get the pickup for free. You know, so I see that you've been trying to. Is that you? I just subscribed to like 4 people, so let me go check out your channel. I'm at your channel. I know you can't see me right now. Well, maybe you can see me. I can't see you. Uh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a nice telly. You got the red one. Okay. Yeah, man, you're doing okay. You got some. You got 212 videos, dude. You're okay. I think, Ubi. I think you might be able to get yourself something going on. Um, yeah, I think you might take you a little. It might take a little work, but I think if you were to look around, look for a couple of companies, um, figure out what you would like, and then send them an email. Send them a link to your channel, and let them know what you'd like to do. And you're looking to do a sponsored video, or you want to see about getting the parts and giving them the proper plug. And you might have, you can probably do it, right? I mean, I know Ted's got Geiger a, a Geiger deal, right? They have pickups, and so does um, Surgeon Quitone. He's got one too. He's got a pedal deal with somebody, I think, too. Stritch. So my stuff is all about playing what you've got and making music. Uh-huh. Oh. So you've been playing with hum canceling circuits for single coil pickups. So you're talking about developing something like that? That would be that would be tricky. I would love to see something like that because that would be a definite breakthrough, you know, because you're talking about something that's inherent in the design. So there's got to be a way of filtering it out um, pre pre transfer to audio, right? Really, that red telly was in Brian Searching for Tone's hands originally. So, oh, so that's the one that he picked up from Europe, right? He went and bought one from Amazon overseas because they had the telly when it first came out. That's the debut telly, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So how is it? I mean, that's a relatively that's about as inexpensive as a Squire can get. So how is it? The pickups are decent? Because if the pickups are decent, then that's a home run, right? Because that's a surprisingly good guitar for I think $120 US, right? I think that's what they're going for on Amazon. And that surprises me because I remember when they did this once before. So it's not easy. Been trying different filter caps and ICs. Johnny, I would love to hear all about this. I mean, I'm not obviously into this like you are, but I would love to learn it, understand it, and know everything you're talking about. And I think that's huge. I mean, I still have to learn how to use a soldering gun. That's at my point at this point in my life. That's my next thing. But um, yeah, I mean, I love the whole idea of that